Hi, I'm Paige with Paige's Yoga. I wanted to talk to you today about a different meditation. All meditations are to increase awareness in some point, to point the direction. This meditation is known as a Metta Meditation, meaning loving kindness. The objective isn't just to merely say words, but to understand the reaction you may be having while you're saying it. While we guide ourselves through this reaction of knowing what we're saying, we can observe the context of what we're saying. The very same words may change the reaction as to who we're saying them to. So we start out first by just saying the loving kindness, the words or phrases, to ourselves first. And then we may decide for a different interpretation of that and saying it to someone that we love. It may be somebody that's with us or somebody who has passed, and that in itself may invoke a reaction. So you want to be careful with that, allowing yourself to notice if it doesn't feel safe any longer, to just simply stop the practice. From there, you may decide on thinking about a teacher, someone who taught you something. It doesn't have to be the definition of what teacher means to you. Maybe you never got an opportunity to even thank them, and you can use the loving kindness steps to invite yourself to say that now. Then to think about somebody that you like. Allowing yourself to think about somebody that you like, maybe in the context of you know them well or barely know them. Then we think about somebody we don't know. Maybe you don't even know their name, their situation, and then you realize it doesn't matter anyway. And we use the same phrase. And lastly, we'll land upon thinking about somebody that maybe we had a conflict with, a disagreement. I probably wouldn't invite you to just go into something deep where you've been hurt by a person. Put that aside for maybe doing that in the care and comfort of someone who's a therapist, maybe to work with you on that. By looking at and examining all of those realms of relationships that we have, those closest to us to those furthest, we can start to see how we separate people. It's a lot easier for us sometimes to deal with categories that there's us and there's them. But the realization is that there isn't so much categories. That actually love in its entirety is just something I'm feeling, I'm allowing in my heart. Now, this is not the same as love them or even see them or even go and tell them. No. This practice is about you and how you interpret those things and how you're holding some of it into your body. So I invite you to take a comfortable seat. Now, if you don't like the words I'm using, you can look up lots of words, anything that is loving or kind, and substitute the word for mine. I'm going to start off just by asking you to sit comfortably, and maybe you could close the eyes. Maybe even bring your gaze, your eyes to your heart. I like to personally place my hands at my heart so I had a feeling of the heart. So we can leave logic behind for a moment. Notice the heart. Okay. The eyes closed, maybe gazing at the heart. Allow yourself to repeat this sentence 3 times. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I find peace. May I find peace. May I find peace. Take a deep breath out. Take a moment to just observe yourself in saying those sentences 3 times. And now I invite you to notice as if someone that you loved or cared for was sitting right in front of you. Imagine looking them in the eyes and imagine their love for you. It's without judgment. They know you're not perfect. Imagine looking at them. Notice the reaction that is risen from that? Would you allow yourself to feel it? And imagine thanking them for their love, their unconditional love, while you recite the same sentences. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace. And know that their love is within your heart always. Okay? Now envision a teacher, someone who maybe taught you a lesson. Maybe you didn't have the opportunity to thank them, but do so now in your heart. Thank you for your lesson. Imagine them sitting in front of you as you thank them for all of their wisdom, the things that you carry within you always, as you recite the same sentences. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace. And now imagine that their image just floats away. As I invite you to notice someone that you like. This may be a person. It could still be an animal. Someone or something that you like. Imagine them being right in front of you, reciting the same sentences. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace. Let the image slip away. Imagine someone where you had a conflict, a disagreement. And as they're sitting in front of you, maybe just agreeing that you both had this conflict. We didn't listen to each other. We were conflicted with opinions and thoughts. And I don't have to have contact with you, but I wish you. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace. As I release them from my heart and allow their image to simply float away. Notice this context again with everyone, including yourself. And hope that all of us may find happiness, health, peace. Notice what you notice from this meditation. It is a different one. I wouldn't categorize it as one that I immediately find rest in, but it definitely allows me to release things I wasn't aware of. In a daily context, I use this meditation even quicker, able to drive down the street and notice that something was making me aggravated and ill will and anger was rising, but I can immediately invoke, may you find peace. Sometimes I don't even have to say it to the person I'm saying it to. I just wish it. And again, this is not because I'm trying to think that I somehow have a magical power to bring it to them. It has to do with my reaction, my response. That's the only thing I have control over. It allows me to see a little bit clearer and to realize that while I was busy getting angry at the person, that maybe that person needed me to hold space for them. Maybe I'm going to want somebody to do that for me because I know I'm not perfect. Metta Meditation. I hope you enjoyed this example of it, and I hope that you start to practice it on your own. Have a good day for no reason.